You know how I'm always wearing this I'm the militia shirt and screaming at the camera about how you're your own first responder and how you can't depend on the government to save you? Well, this just happened.
Meantime, some Portland residents are frustrated that they can't call any time they need police help.
Moving forward, he's asking people to only call 911 if they witness a crime in progress or if someone's life is at risk. Gonzalez tells us people should not call for crimes after the fact, such as a stolen car or property damage. Let's say someone's walking down the street and they see someone shooting up. Should they call 911?
No. I mean, I think that's non-emergency at best.
Now, Portland City Commissioner Renee Gonzalez. Mr. Commissioner, we appreciate you being here. When you go back now and read that tweet, do you understand how shocking it is to the rest of the country to hear those words from a major American city?
Yeah, but our 911 systems are overwhelmed right now. And so we've got to confront this crisis head on. We need to alleviate livability in our city. So we need to take a strong stand in Portland livability, and the city council is doing that.
I know you say you're taking a hard stand, and I appreciate that, but I can't help but think of the tens, if not hundreds of thousands of other residents who don't use drugs and who just want to be able to go about their daily lives and call 911 and get a police response. Don't they have rights too?
They 100% do. And, the combination of Measure 110, Ninth Circuit law on outdoor camping has really tied cities' hands to address these issues. And frankly, we were probably too tolerant and accepting as a city, even without those things, on some of these behaviors.
Right? It's the Nike store, Nike's hometown store, closed permanently because of the crime.
We've been pushing certain forms of judicial reform for the last decade in the state and in our county. We're now paying the piper for that. Some well-intentioned things have had some really negative impacts, including early release of property crime perpetrators and even drug sellers.
Look, I understand the desire to want to depend on someone or something else to keep you safe. I mean, life is exhausting and hard as hell as it is. So the idea of having to deal with a home invader on your own or deal with a robber on your own is nothing short of daunting. The problem is you don't really have a choice, because as you can see, when the government realizes it doesn't have the resources to keep you safe, it basically tucks its tail and run and tells you that you're on your own. Not because the government genuinely wants to see you die. They much rather control you because no one wants to be the ruler of rubble. But because in a country with over 300 million people, it's impossible for the government to keep everyone safe when as of 2021, there are only 660,288 full-time law enforcement officers in the US. Another thing people have to realize is that the government isn't some amorphous being with superpowers. It's comprised of people. And if you ask me, there are enough stupid people in this country to make me uncomfortable and enough stupid people in government to terrify me. So when the city commissioner tells you there's too many overdoses in the city to deal with the number of 911 calls because the politicians of the city and state thought it would be a good idea to turn the city into an open air drug market, you really shouldn't be surprised. All that said, even if the city commissioner never said this, it wouldn't make a difference, because even if the 911 system could handle every call they received, if you're at home and someone is kicking in your door, a gun in your hand is much faster than a cop on the way. By the time the police get there, they're really only there to take a report, and that report will either be about your untimely demise or the untimely demise of the criminal who thought it was a good idea to kick in the door of a house where the homeowner exercised their Second Amendment right against the criminal. So I say all that to say this: stop voting away your 2A rights because the government tells you that's what you need to do in order for them to keep you safe. This video clearly demonstrates that they can't, but the government isn't in the business of acknowledging their shortcomings. So they'll just punt the football down the field and tell you that they couldn't protect you because you weren't willing to give up your 2A rights. And they'll continue to do this as long as you let them. So the next time you see me wearing this I'm the militia shirt or state-specific Keep America Tactical hat that is currently available at shop.mrcolionnoir.com, not only should you go to the site and get your own I'm the militia shirt and hat or drinkware, you should also remember this video when the government said the quiet part out loud and told you that they couldn't protect you in so many words. Guns aren't political. That's why I need your help getting this message to spread on YouTube by clicking the thumbs up button, leaving a comment to let me know what you think of the video, then subscribing to the channel. But most importantly, click that bell symbol. For products featured in this video, click the links in the description.